And I love celebrities like Lizzo or Ashley Graham who are really preaching self-acceptance.
I love her music.
Yeah.
100%. I don't know anything about her. I'm sure she's a cool, awesome chick.
Yeah, and I love that they're putting images out there that we normally don't get to see, of bodies that we don't get to see being celebrated. And
But why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
Well, I want to ask you...
I'm just being honest. Like, I love her music. Like, my kid loves her music. But there's never a moment where I'm like, and I'm so glad that she's overweight. Like, why do I even care?
Well,
why is it my job to care about her weight?
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about what you just saw, which was fitness guru Jillian Michaels telling the truth about the entertainer Lizzo. Now, if you don't know who Lizzo is, if you don't know who Jillian Michaels is, if you don't know what's going on, I'll back up a little bit here to explain what's happening. Now, first and foremost, Lizzo has this song called, I think it's Truth Hurts. If you turn on urban radio anywhere in America, I'm pretty sure you hear this song every 5 minutes. When I was in Virginia recently, we heard this song on the radio. Like, I had my radio on for probably about a half hour. I feel like I heard it 10 times in a half hour. It's ridiculous, but different story. I digress. My point is that Lizzo is a very popular entertainer right now out there in the world. A big part of the reason why she's popular, aside from the money that's pumped into her by the record labels, is the fact that she is way overweight. And she dresses like she's not overweight. You know, she's on social media posting these scantily clad pictures, maybe even some nude pictures. It's like, okay, I'm not really trying to see that. It's not really cool to be obese, because with obesity comes health problems. You don't see elderly people that are 400 pounds. You just don't see it, because your body just can't take that much stress into advanced age. It's just not a thing. So what Jillian Michaels said about Lizzo saying, hey, we shouldn't be celebrating this body type, is right on point. Now, Jillian was not trying to be mean. She was not trying to be nasty. She was saying, hey, I like her music. I'm sure she's a great person, but we shouldn't be celebrating this body type. Now, the interviewer was talking about, oh, well, we don't see her body that much. Well, I beg to differ, lady. I'm sure if I go to Walmart right now, it'll be a person in a motor scooter built just like Lizzo. You understand what I'm saying? So I see that body type quite a lot. Now, if she was saying we don't really see it in TV, film, whatever, well, yeah, we're not going to see that body because people don't want to see that. You know, your average everyday person wants to see an idealized version of what a human being is. That's just what it is. Like, I've been in marketing, I've been in advertising, I know what it is. When I went into Target the other day, I saw like an overweight person as a model in one of the pictures. I'm like, what? It was really off-putting, because it's like, nobody really wants to see that. The ad executives, people that are trying to cater to social justice warriors, they may put a way overweight person in their ad campaign just to fulfill certain little things, to tick boxes, but the average person does not want to see that. Some people may justify it and say, hey, well, everybody's not real, thin as that and the third. They want to see themselves. They really don't want to see themselves. Actually, they want to see an idealized version of what a human being could be, not themselves. That's why we like very beautiful people. Not everybody is a beautiful person. Nothing against just regular people, but not everybody has the ability to afford a personal trainer, a chef, makeup artist, hair, nail technician. A lot of these celebrities you see that are very well done up, when you see them outside of that Hollywood world, they look like they might smoke crack for a living. You understand what I'm saying? But different story. I digress. My whole point is that the people that we see are highly idealized versions of people, because that's what we want to see. A movie just came out on Netflix called The Irishman that stars Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and I think it's a bunch of other guys that are in it. Now, there was CGI put on these actors to make them look younger, because when we think about mob movies, we think about Casino, Goodfellas, before that, Godfather and whatnot. But when you think about Joe Pesci, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, you're thinking about Casino. You're thinking about early 90s, mid 90s. That was 25 years ago when Casino came out. So when you look at the average men, you expect them to look the same way, but 25 years is a very long time. People change because they've aged. You don't want to see an 80-year-old Joe Pesci out there, fighting people like he was 25 years ago. You just don't really want to see that. So you want to see them look like they used to look, or how you envision them looking right now in your mind. That's why you put CGI, anti-aging. You have technology that makes these Hollywood stars look different. When you're watching stuff like Captain America, all the X-Men movies, all the DC stuff, these actors go into this whole phase of training to look better for the movie. These guys, when they're walking around, they look pretty decent, pretty cut up, but nobody really looks like that walking around. Not even the actors themselves that we pay money to go see. They don't even look like that in their everyday life, okay? So this whole thing about, it's a great thing to see Lizzo's body, that's not even really true. We don't want to see that. And beyond that, just the physical appearance of Lizzo, health problems are a real thing. If Jillian Michaels, as a fitness guru, goes on TV and says, yeah, it's a great thing to see Lizzo out there just morbidly obese because we don't see that every day, she can't say that and not be a quack at the same time. If there's a person like a doctor that says, yeah, it's great to see a crack smoker on TV, we don't see that much. It's like, come on, man, you're a doctor. You can't say that. You got to say drugs like that are going to damage your body. It's not good to see. Maybe she's a great person. Maybe she has great music or whatever. That's fine. But we shouldn't be celebrating her body. And Jillian Michaels tried to be kind of PC with it. She was like, why did we care? Why should we celebrate anybody's body? She wasn't trying to just pick on Lizzo, but I mean, at a certain point, she can't be a fitness guru and say nothing. She's got to say that we should not be celebrating this. I'm on Twitter. People are really incensed. How dare she say this? Get off Twitter. Get off the platform. How dare you have her on your platform, BuzzFeed? It's like she didn't say anything wrong. A lot of people that are overweight are simply upset. It's like, look, rather than being upset at Jillian Michaels, how about you just tighten yourself up, do a little bit of exercise, back away from the dinner table. Don't have that 8th slice of cake today. I'm not trying to judge because I was really big at 1.2. And then I said, you know what? I don't want to be this big anymore. I'm going to eat less food. I'm going to tighten myself up. And now I feel much better. I look much better. If I can do it, anybody can. Simple. Jillian Michaels is not one of these armchair critics that does not walk the walk. This is a fitness expert that exercises to keep herself in pretty good shape. So she's telling you that being healthy is the right way to go. She's healthy, you be healthy. Not because she does it, but because it's a good thing to do. You don't want to, like she said, end up with diabetes, other health complications. You can't really run, you can't really walk. You're going to be one of the people in Walmart that's like 35 years old with a motor scooter because you can't even walk around. You can't even go pick up your groceries. Okay, you have to get assistance to be able to do very basic things at a very young age because you've destroyed your body. It's not a good thing. I think Lizzo, as I close, is an industry plant put in there to say certain things and to do certain things and to be kind of a gimmick. Just like some of these overweight actors, Precious. I mean, the only reason why she was in that role is because she was very big. All right, that's just what it is. And even she lost some weight, and bravo to her, because she realizes that she just can't go through life being morbidly obese like that. All right. She might be able to survive right now as a very young person, but once you get to be advanced age, I mean, how are you going to be around? You want to have kids, you want to start a family, you want to see your grandkids, all this, that, and the third. You can't be, 600-pound life sitting on the edge of the bed eating pizza. You just got to tighten yourself up and do something different. Jillian Michaels was right. If you're mad at what Jillian Michaels said, you got to tighten yourself up and do better. If you are overweight and you're mad at what she said, the best way for you to stick it to Jillian Michaels is to not be what she was talking about, which is obese and not in a good state physically. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Do you think that Jillian Michaels was correct to say that we should not be celebrating Lizzo's body type? You don't want to end up with diabetes and be sick because of your weight. If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Or do you think that she was incorrect? Was she body shaming Lizzo? Now, I don't see how a fitness expert could be incorrect about that. You know, people on Twitter, again, people like Jamil talking about everybody in my family's thin and they have joint problems and diabetes. Well, I don't know how everybody's thin and they got diabetes. I don't know what happened. I mean, do you drink sugar every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner? Like, what's going on? Obviously, you're doing something wrong. You know, obesity is just one indicator of unhealthiness. But there are other things that could indicate a person not being healthy. Like I said, if you're on drugs, smoking crack, shooting heroin, you could be 80 pounds and 5'11". Obviously, you got a problem. There are other ways that unhealthy behaviors manifest themselves physically in a human form, but obesity is most certainly one of them. We shouldn't be celebrating the cracked out body, the obese body, or any kind of harmful manifestation of the human body. It's simple, but whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.